Welcome back to No Scrap Diecast, and I'm doing this as part of the Diecast and Scale Model Community Challenge. Any construction vehicle, Corgi Junior loader. Alright, so this is what we're starting with. It's not that bad actually, it's just sort of well played with, you know, it's the usual stuff. Chip paint and worn, and you know, usual, just usual sort of thing. Nothing really much to this one. It's what they call a growler or something, and it makes that noise. Yeah, I was going to do a dumper as well with this, but I changed my mind. I thought I'd save that for another day. But it's plastic base. There's 4 posts, but I think, to be honest with you, there's only one post holding it at the front there. The others, I mean, the whole thing moves, so I'm just going to drill out that first one at the top, and then yeah, I don't know what else is inside it, but this is all in one. I think this is all one piece, including the interior. I think. I haven't watched anybody else's video on one of these, so I have no idea. But yeah, I'm going to take it apart and see what's what. Right, I've just drilled that front with it, the rest of them just pulled out, or the post I should say. So I haven't had a look yet. The axle just fell out. Where'd it go? There it is. Axle. Another axle. That must be the bit for the growler or whatever you call it. Put that there. That just fits in. Alright, so that just fits in there, and I'm looking through the camera instead of looking at what I'm actually doing. That's what I'm here. So the digger arms and that just fall off. Don't know if that seat's held in, that glass is held in by anything. Can't see, I'm looking through the camera again. I think it's just tight in there. So yeah, just let me sort these bits out and have another look. I've got the glass out. It's just that little lug on the front of it goes in. Let me get something to point at it. Just goes in that little groove there. So once you sort of pull it up a little bit, then it just comes out. There's all the bits. Interior. That's the actual interior. I'm definitely not keeping that yellow. That's the engine. That's got to change colour as well, hasn't it? That's pretty obvious. Axles that look alright. We can see them, they want cleaning up and that, but yeah, should be alright. I'm going to chuck this in the. It's quite late. I was going to drill this post out, but it's quite late, so I'll do that tomorrow. But I'm going to chuck it in the caustic tonight because I've got a couple of other little bits to chuck in from the car you've just seen being done, or the last week's car, I should say. So we'll need to chuck them in the diecast. So I've done it, so I'll get this in there as well. Plus my test car I can use. I'm going to strip that again. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Right, as you can see, it's been through the caustic and cleaned it up. I've also tapped it. So I've just got the one 2mm screw now. I've drilled it with a 1.6mm drill and tapped it with a 2mm drill. And it's not a very long screw, it's only I think 3mm long or something like that. It's not very long. Could probably do with something a bit longer, but that's fine. I've put the base on, tried it. So I'm going to spray this in a minute. You can probably hear the dry gun because I've just messed up the Vauxhall. We all know all about that. And just give another coat of paint. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to give this a go without a primer, just to see how it goes. I don't mind dipping it again if I have to. Yeah, so I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to start working on the plastic. Right, as you can see, I've got the plastic in the booth. I've just sprayed it with some grey primer. I don't know if that's right or not. I've changed the primer I'm using. I don't know where I put it. Let me find it. Yeah, I use this colour. It's from the pound shop. I think my wife got it, so I think she said she paid £2 for it or something like that. But it's a lot finer grey primer than what I take it to the grey primer I picked up here. Yeah, it's a lot finer than the one I've been using, because the other one, like I say, is a tractor paint what I've been using. But it's a lot finer, and I prefer the nozzles, you know, on this can. But like, that's probably, I don't know, £7-8 cheaper than what I pay for the other prime. But it seems to go on better. You see the wheels there of the Vauxhall I've just give a clear coat to. So yeah, so I'm going to paint these up now. Right, I didn't realise I haven't shown the body since I painted it. I didn't realise until I just went back. At least I deleted it. I don't know. I don't know where you can see it, but on the corner of the top of the cab, I've tried to put a couple of like silver lights. It looks like I've chipped the corners, doesn't it? And the little flashlight. I ballsed up the door handles because well, not this side so much. This side, I did them silver and I didn't like it. I thought I looked better with black, and I did it with like a Sharpie type pen, and it sort of slipped and it went down the door. So by the time I cleaned the door up, I couldn't clean the rest of the house, the rest of the handle up. So I need to go back to that. But apart from that, I think it's okay. You know, it depends how, like I say, you can't really see it. But, I don't know if I'm in the middle of the screen or not. I can't actually see the screen very well. So I've done that. I give the wheels a quick wash, and that seemed to come up all right. Screen, wherever that is, here it is. I'll just give that a wash, and dip that in the pledge. I had a reaction to the primer. Oops, caught me from the stand again. I had a reaction to the primer when I put the black on the bucket. You see where looks quite rough, especially on the top. It's not that bad. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to strip it. And I thought, no, I know what I'll do. I'll just give it another coat of black, and it actually looks alright. I remember it. What I'm looking at is like an old machine that's been done up in a farm over the winter or something, you know, on a quarry or something. They've redone it up. This is why I'm looking at it, so it's not going to be perfect. The interior I've done black, ain't too bad. It's worrying off out something a bit soft there somewhere, like paint wise, but probably me. I ain't got a lot of filling in my fingers. This again, you can see where it reacted. Yeah, it's what it is. The exhaust I thought that was broken. I was going to extend it and make a little, you know, make a more of a corner on the top. And I realised that has got like the little flap on it. I did do that black. The flap, it looked crap. So it went back to silver. And I was going to detail the engine, but to be honest with you, I think I'd make such a mess of it at the moment. Yeah, later on maybe. Right, I don't really know how well you're going to see this, because I can't really actually. I've done it in the spray booth because I'm doing some stuff. to the side, and I can't really move that at the moment. Yeah, and it's a bit of a job to get with the ring light there and the phone, and it's a bit of a job to get in there. So hopefully I can put it where I've got 2 hands. I ain't really gained a lot out of this. Let's see if I can move it a bit somewhere else. Right, hopefully you can see. I can't actually see the screen because the angle I've got it at. But hopefully you're there somewhere. I'll put the glass in. I'll be honest with you, that ring light is a bit of a pain in the neck. What you can see, it's gone in there. I'm trying to think what order. I don't think there's much to it. It's only like that bit. I'm trying to think because of the this bit. And when I'm actually here, while I'm sitting, I can't actually see with the bloody ring light on. Alright, so that just goes in there. I know as soon as this moves, it's going to chip that paint. You know, I've expected that. That's why I didn't bother painting the actual cog itself. I thought it would be a bit pointless. Interior, didn't bother doing anything else to it. I just thought it will do. Something makes me think there's something else missing there. Oh, that little black dot, by the way, is why I was trying the Sharpie out on it, because I thought I'd experiment inside rather than, and it seemed to work alright. Right, there we go. That goes against that. I'm guessing, or do I put that on there first? I'm guessing, I think that will actually stay in there, right? Yeah, that will. Oh, no, it won't. Maybe I can hold it like that. I don't see another right place to me, but I can't quite see. Let me pause it just while I have a look, because I can't see around the ring light. Right, the house just laid in there on top. Oh, it isn't very good doing it this way. I wonder if we can, that's what I do. Think of that, try it the other way up. See if it works that way easier. Just a bit of a dying bar moment, I know, but I say that light, it's right in my I think the way that goes, and that goes. I'll just see if I can chuck it in there then. Right, I'm not sure if I need to move it over to one side for this to go, but I did trial fit this bit earlier, and that's where you can see like the little marks on it, because it is such a tight fit. I didn't try it with the wheel, nothing. Because I'd have done that way the first time. It's clicked in there. If you can see all this. I think that's all in there. Oh, you silly bastard. You realise what I've done, don't you? Oh, you can tell me this. It does help if it's got wheels on, doesn't it? Right, let me take it apart. Right, not only had I forgot to put the bloody wheels on, I forgot to put the bucket on. I won't say it took me like 10 minutes to get that back apart, and I don't know if I've damaged anything, but that went back on that back post, I should say, so bloody well that it would have never fell off in a month for Sundays. Yeah, hacked that a bit, and that's actually bent that, so I hope that's, we'll see. Pity, because I was enjoying it up to then. I'm not sure how this is going to go in. I might have to do this off camera just to nip it in, because I can't really see. Hold on, let me pause it for a second. I just squeezed it in and it went. That's another thing. I haven't had my magnifying thing on. I think that helps. I know people are still going to be moaning about the paint in my hand. I have got gloves, I just my daughter's getting married next week basically, and we've got so much stuff in the way. You know, my missus has been making that for the reception. Obviously wheels don't go in yet. What are we doing? Putting this back in. Hopefully you can see. That's in, the bucket's in. Just hoping that don't mark it now. Axles would be a good idea while I remember. Don't think there's tyres or anything, but no. Right, this has got to go in, hasn't it? Also, I'm not too hopeful that'll work now after looking at that. Hang on, I think that's the wrong way. I think it's got to go that way. I don't want to have to struggle getting that out, in and out again. Come on. Cole, what will you do, mate? There we go. Axle back in before we forget that. So if I've got my arm in the way, actually, I might have more. Right, yeah. Then this should go in. I might bits and pieces of. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to touch it up with a Sharpie around there, just in case. I'm having one of them days. Because I've just put the base back on it and I've screwed it. And I made a point of, you know, doing that on camera. Yeah, and I realised I won't bloody film. It's one of them days. I'm trying to do this in a hurry. I don't know why I'm trying to do it in a hurry. I've just got things I need to get done tonight. Yeah. So that's it. I'm going to put it on the wheel in a minute. Actually, I've got to charge the battery again because I haven't charged them since the last. Oh, you haven't seen that bit of film yet. The battery's run out in the next one. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Just today's had a little disaster, but I think it looks alright. So let's get it on the roundabout, and yeah. So this is what we started off with. Paint chipped, plate worn, usual sort of thing, I guess. And this is what we ended up with. So as you can see, it's had a complete colour change. With the orange and yellow, basically. I've done the little flashlight on the top. I don't know where you can see that, and a couple of little lights in the corner. Probably look more like a scrape on the front of the roof, and on the back of it, I've put the lights as silver lights rather than red lights, because I thought it would have some working lights on the back. But yeah, there it is in all its glory. Been good fun to do. This is my attempt, or my first attempt at doing the challenge for Diecast and scale model community. So yeah, quite like the idea of it because it gives you something different to do. And yeah, I'm sort of quite chuffed with it. Just a lot of things gone wrong today with it. Not just this, but a lot of other things. But that's part of it, isn't it? So yeah, right. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, remember it's okay not to be okay. And I'll see you next week.